Hi, welcome back to my channel. This is Dr. Uchenna. In this video, I'm going to be discussing about how to overcome our own jealousy and envy of other people if you have such problems. So, yeah, I just want to start by saying that jealousy and envy are synonymous in a way. People use the two words interchangeably, and rightly so, because beneath the both of them is one kind of it's an unhealthy attitude. It's an unhealthy insecurity, surrounding both of them. The difference from what I've read is that envy is when envy stems from a place of scarcity, a place of lack, and it's when you want what somebody else has, because you don't have it. Then that's where envy sets in. That is being envious of somebody, and it's quite a dangerous trend, to have those kind of feelings. But we know that these feelings, they are natural. They are already, they are there. We learn to be this way, or I don't know if we come with that trait too, in life. But the goal is for it not to consume you. There's a healthy type of envy that leads to some kind of competition, healthy competition, that will make you to work hard, to achieve that thing that you want to achieve. But of course, the very unhealthy one is the one that makes you hate the person that has that thing that you don't have, and it makes you despise the person and makes you want the person to wish the person to fail or something. And yeah, that's the dangerous side of it. Jealousy, on the other hand, has to do with a fear. It still comes from the same scarcity and insecurity, but it's more of a fear of losing a position or something that we hold. Let's say, like in relationships, you have a wife or a husband, and you're afraid of losing them to somebody else. Jealousy kicks in there. Let's say you're holding a particular position or whatever in society or in your village or in your place of work, and somebody comes to take it, or somebody has taken it from you, or is coming to take it from you, or something like that, then, or has the potential to take it from you. That's where jealousy kicks in. So yeah, both jealousy, the fear of losing what you have to an external person, and envy, the resentment that we feel because somebody else has something that we don't have. They're both from a they're both negative, how I put it, attributes of the self. And like we've been discussing, how to transform negative into positive. It's the same process we're going to use to overcome these feelings if we have them. It's not easy to it's not easy because they come naturally sometimes, and they go. But for some people, it's overwhelming, and it's really, really overwhelming. So when you notice it, of course, you have to put awareness to everything. Whenever it stirs up within you, we should first of all you know, accept where we are, accept who we are, accept what we have been able to do with our lives. Acceptance is the first step to change. So you need to accept even that the feelings are coming up within you, and accept that how do I put it, that it's possible for it to be transformed or transmuted into a source of energy, that you can use positively. Then secondly, after accepting what is happening, we also need to question the feeling. Why are we feeling that way? By questioning it, you're already dousing the envy and the jealousy within you. By talking to yourself about it, I made a video about talking to ourselves. By talking to yourselves and asking, by talking to yourself and asking yourself the right questions about the feelings, you are you are transforming it already into something positive. Um, it could be a natural feeling, a natural competitive feeling because humans are competitive in nature. Um, we are always trying to outdo each other or trying to outdo ourselves. So that competition is inbred. It's part of us. It's part of the survival instincts. It's part of how we got here. Um, the competition was from day one when the sperms were released. If you if you take a look, on the video of how that race happens, it's a very hot race to get to the egg. So the competition has always been there from day one, and you emerged victorious in that encounter. So now that you're here, you believe that you need to compete with everybody, but that's not really the way to go. Then number three, the most important, not the most important, but a very key aspect of this is being grateful. It's hard to be grateful when you don't have what you have. It's hard to be grateful when what you have is when you feel that what you have is being threatened. But we also need to be aware, that most of these things are just in our imagination, and we suffer more. This is a quote: "We suffer more in our imagination than in reality." So it's not a very good use of the imagination. The imagination can be used better, for gratitude. The imagination can be redirected, towards gratitude and contentment and happiness, than towards jealousy and envy. So by questioning, the jealousy and the envious feelings, um, we can come to a place where we can consciously, repeat to ourselves that that we are happy with where we are, and that we accept, that better things are coming our way. Um, the fourth one is difficult to apply. It has to do with being happy for other people, for that person that you're trying to compete with, for the person that you feel has what you don't have, and so it's always better either to talk to them. But if it's someone you can't even talk to or whatever, just try to be happy for them on the inside. I don't know how you're going to do that, but I practice it. Most times I'm happy for whoever has achieved what they have achieved, and I use them as a source of inspiration. And beneath that, you just know that everybody's journey is not the same thing. So it's really futile um, trying to compare yourself with other people. It's really a waste of imagination, like I said earlier, because mm, you're gifted with your own special gift. You have your own path to follow. You probably have your own destiny to fulfill. So it's simply just a waste of time trying to be somebody else or trying to take what somebody else has or feeling insecure that somebody's going to take what you have, because you don't really have anything. The only thing you have is your soul. Um, every other thing is just borrowed. You have nothing. And I know it sounds a bit harsh, but that's the truth. You don't have anything. I don't have anything apart from myself and how will I put it, and my soul. That's all I really came with. That's all I have. Okay, and my body, I can say. That's what I. These are the things I really came with, and those are the things I'm going to go with. Every other thing is transient. It's temporary. It doesn't last. It will never last forever. Nobody will be there forever. And if somebody, if like, let's say it's a relationship and somebody's, and your partner or whatever is really, this is not imaginary again, is really, flirting or doing other things, then you can just let them go. Yeah, the same way they came in, you can let them go. But that's a different process. That's a different mindset that you can have. Then the fifth and the last one I want to talk about is just to know that you're unique. Yeah, I mentioned that. I just mentioned it. Know that you're unique, and everything about you is unique. So you are a novel creation, of God and of the universe, and you have a special purpose to fulfill. So it is, how will I put it? You're putting a roadblock for yourself, by even comparing yourself with any other person. So don't do that. Free yourself of that baggage first of all. Focus on your journey. If you're truly focused on where you're going, then jealousy and envy will not even. Yeah, they might come up, but they just come and go immediately, like how other thoughts come and go. Because you're always busy. If you're focused on your journey, you will always be busy because there are always things to do. There's always something productive to do, and something to take your time, and something to engage your imagination, something to capture your imagination, something for your imagination to do. And yep, that's my story for today, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Thank you. Bye.